Hello and welcome back to Let's Play 35 plus years of Advanced Squad Leader. It is a Monday, and unfortunately Rob is still unavailable, but we're going to try and make do. Actually, no, I probably don't want to do that. We're going to try and make do regardless and play a rather short scenario. Um, I just figured it's short, it's a Monday, um, especially after a long weekend. Let's see if I can just get through this and survive. So this is a scenario from Le Franc Tireur. Played a bunch of their scenarios before. I forget which pack exactly. Let me go. Let me go into my chronicle here, or my chronological thing. Issue 15. So it's not super old, but in terms of going back in time from 1940, this is a bit of a jump. So, in this scenario, you have the Japanese and Manchukuoan. I don't know why I'm messing that up. Um, Forces against Russians. Now, the Russians are coming from off board, and they have a miserable pile of secrets composed of tachankas. I'm gonna try my best at not messing up tachankas, but they've always been kind of a sore spot for me. So apologies in advance. Um, the scenario involves dry for EC, mild breeze from the southwest. There are arid slash desert rules that are in effect, which I'm mostly blanking on. I don't think there's anything specific to this map because the map already has the changes. But if you were playing on, I think I think it's possible to play on quote unquote regular maps, but it messes with things. So, not the case for me, thankfully. But I've heard of some trappings with the maps that were provided. If I recall correctly, it was in this pack. Um, what do we got here? Wow, there's not even ELR 3 on both sides and Sand 2 both sides. All right. Um, so the Russians are coming from off board. They don't really have too much to speak of. Like I said, it's a very small scenario, but it involves some of the special rules there with regards to crews and machine guns. So, as I was saying, mild breeze, etc., arid desert rules, buildings in AA5, AA6, and BB5 are huts. So it relates to G5, which off the top of my head, if I remember correctly, huts provide hindrance, but they don't block line of sight. Um, Typically, you would use Italian counters for the Manchukuoans and their units, their sport weapons, and so on. They also adopt their heat of battle characteristics. Um, the Manchukuo forces can't deploy, which I don't think is really a thing to worry about. But more importantly, they can't form multi-location fire groups. So anybody that isn't stacked with them can't shoot with them. Um, you can also set up two squads or two squad equivalents, along with any single man counters and support weapons. Hip. The Japanese hip also is in effect, so I believe that means they get to hip their guy as well, and that's how I'm playing it. So apologies if somehow that's wrong. Also, because it's two forces on the defenders, they are using allied troop rules, which basically just means, if a leader tries to go over and help another, you get penalized for it. Um, the Russian 127s, they get two of them. Essentially, these are crews for the Tachanka. There's a rule in the Polish vehicle notes. Like I said, I'm probably not going to do anything special with them. They're going to come on map, aim themselves, and try to fire away and get some good results there. And Sport weapon crews, aka Rule G1.611, applies to both the MMG and Tachanka. So you can't have anybody else but crews use MMGs or the Tachankas unless you want penalties. I believe it's typically just captured use penalties, but it could be worse. But frankly, it's not really worth looking into. ELR 3, Sand 2 on both sides, which is all right. And the objective for the game here is the Russians win at game end if there is no good order Manchukuan MMC in / adjacent to a hut hex. That's very important wording there because it means that the Japanese squad and SMC that is with them do not matter for this objective. So you can. It doesn't matter if you hide them. It's really about keeping the other guys in position. Just checking here for any errata. It does not look like there is, and yeah, it's a 6-4 for the Russians, which frankly I'm kind of more just surprised that more people haven't played this, but it is a relatively short scenario with some forces that I'm sure people aren't too they don't really care too much to play as them. Is probably how I would deem it. From the southwest. Yes. All right. Cool. North is to the right. And I need some sniper counters. Well, here's hoping that snipers don't get triggered here, because I think, as you could probably surmise from a scenario that's this small, but yeah, it's probably going to be a couple dice rolls that decide this, but it is nonetheless, small scenarios like this can still be pretty fun, not only because they're incredibly random, but you do get to just play them over and over and over again quite quickly. Okay, so I am going to set my guys up like so. We're going to have these guys come in from this side, I think. Probably do 2 squads. And yeah. Oh, wait. What's the exact thing? R1 and W10. Aw, man. Okay, not the end of the world. Just a bummer. You go there. And you go here. Or here, whatever. Perfect. Okay. So, that guy's there. For specificity, I think I want those guys that way, and this guy... You know what? He goes like this. All right, cool. Weather, no change. Wow. Okay, well, no change, and then no rally or prep, so we go straight to movement phase. And it's kind of just a decision of who to go first, who sacrifices themselves. Thankfully, there's a lot of brush, so I'm going to have the Tachankas move first. So this should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to reveal a 347 or 346 or an AA5 just so that they lose concealment. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then I don't think I need to declare stop, but I will declare stop anyways. Do I have anybody shoot him? Considering everybody that's coming, probably not. And they are just that. Yeah, no. Alright. Next guy, 1. I believe that's 5 total. I need my charts. I'm pretty sure cavalry is... Wow, cavalry is just 2 in brush? Alright, so that's 3 instead. That's dope. Does this have... Nope, I have to go for the meals charts, and then I need terrain. Huts are Yeah, they're 1 level engines. And they are 1 TEM. Alright, that's exactly kind of what I was thinking about. Cool, cool, cool. So that's just 3. And then... 4, 5, 6. And then we'll do stop. And then they'll get revealed as well. Still not choosing to shoot, just because the cavalry is really what I'm worried about. Which, speaking of, at this point, I'm going to have these guys come in here, which should just be 1. They will lose concealment. 3. 4. 5. 6. As I get there, I think I'm going to take my first shot here. So this will be 1.5 down. Wow. Okay. I gotta pull up the rules again for cavalry. I'm pretty sure cavalry riders get a -2. Or it's just a cavalry and the guys just take the normal shots. I'm pretty sure they get -2 though. Okay, where is cavalry? A13. Blah blah, moving factor costs. So, yeah, cavalry is always subject to a -2 IFT. However, this DRM is not commutative with FFMO, FFNAM, so you just get it because of cavalry, which makes sense. What else? Horses have no inherent. If cavalry breaks, must bail out. Yeah, your horse counter is considered bolted. Unfortunately, yeah, horses are attacked on the vehicle line. The horses are not subject to the -2, but that's not really the issue at hand here. So I would equal the vehicle number, which I believe takes out half. But this is also a 1 on 1.5, which is a K1. So random selection on who takes the K. It's the squad, which makes a whole bunch of sense. So half squad, we're gonna mark this guy. Half squad, and then they both take a 1 morale check. So leader, okay. So the squad breaks. Then this splits because they've bolted, and then they take a bailout morale check, which they will pass. So they... Yeah, I think there would just be 1 horse left, I think. So the squad is halved and bails out. And then the leader, I believe, is still okay. And then he continues to V8 for however many, and then just drops because he just needs to be there. That's real bad. Okay. Next up, cavalry goes to R2. They will, yeah, they should or will eventually lose it anyway. So 1, I gotta just take out the chart for good here. Cavalry should be 1 in open ground. Cool. 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, and then drop. And then he should be good there. Next guy, same idea. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 drops. I don't know if he would have been spotted. Would he be able to see it? Yes. Can he? Nobody else should be able to see it. I'm not going to reveal him because that's silly. Cool. And then next guy, I guess I'll do 1. That is very tempting. I'm looking at... yeah, 2, and I feel like that has to clip it. I feel like it clips it right here, like right here. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it. 4, 5, 7, 8, and then they are also going to drop. So this one guy is seen. Everybody else should be concealed. All right. Cool, cool, cool. I think that's it for movement. We go to defensive. In the defense fire phase, I am going to reveal my Japanese troops so I can shoot an LMG at a Tachanka. That will be a hit. Oh wait, no, that is... That's the vehicle. But yeah, I think you do it to hit, because it is technically a vehicle. And then you use the vehicle kill line. But you'd probably do... I'm curious here. I have to actually look at the Polish stuff. What is their entry? It's just confusing enough to be annoying. Polish vehicles, I think it was 1813 is what it said. Tachanka. Treated as horse-drawn transport. So you would just use... I don't think you would use a 2-hit because it's a support weapon. Okay, horse-drawn transport. Okay, no, yeah, it would be... okay. But you would treat it separately. So you could get 2 different types of shots on it? Interesting. Okay. Well, I shot it with that, didn't work, and then IFT, that's on 4 firepower. That will... IFT doesn't get pluses, I don't think. No, I think they would. I just don't want to kill outright a Tachanka like right away. Alright, let's see here. Let's double check. Let's re-wrinkle the brain here. I feel like they're... well, yeah, no, because you would get the... yeah, I don't think you do get it. Because you only calculate the +2 for crew exposed. Yeah, I think that's how... because otherwise it'd be +4, but that doesn't make sense. Yada yada yada. Yeah, because you're not... yeah, you're not using 2-hit, so I don't think you would get it. I think this is a case of a Tachanka being well, not exploded, but being eliminated, which is just like bad. It's just bad. Oh man, that's so... all right. Well, yeah, it's one under, so I guess there's technically a chance. Nope. So that just gets, what's that they say there? Rec check. I don't care for rec check here, so we're just gonna take it out and not worry about it. That's crazy. All right, so that happened. Very, very, very powerful attacks by the Japanese. I'm gonna seize on this and try my hand with an MMG against the other Tachanka with the leader following. So because it's an MMG, that should apply because it's a 2-hit versus anything else. Although I guess technically I could shoot as a whatever. I don't think it matters, especially with a roll like that. So nothing happens. I did not get rate of fire. And that's pretty much it, really. Advanced fire phase, I mean, none. Routes, there is one. But he can only low crawl. Like, I could potentially go to... I don't think... if I go through W9, essentially I'm just getting interdicted, so I don't think there's much I can really do. Advances. In the advanced phase, I am going to take a huge risk. We're going to dump everybody into X2 except the unconcealed guy. And then we'll go to CC phase, which nothing happens. We go to turn 2, no change in weather. There is one guy to attempt rally, doesn't work. I guess that's something to specify. I could have changed out the 8-0 in the Russian OOB for a commissar, which honestly it would make a lot more sense. But even in this case, like I would have might have gotten him back. Whatever. I'm not gonna lose sleep over this. Japanese shooting this whole area, just the whole thing, because why not? As a 1, 2, 3, 4, as a 4 flat. That's impressive. The vehicle doesn't have TEM, and that's a 5-on-4, which is an equal, which means it's mobilized, I believe, which doesn't really matter for that, but it's more for the other guys who are taking a 1 morale check. Okay, and alright, they're both good. But this guy is re-DM'd. I did get rate of fire, so why not? No. And I break the LMG, which some may say is deserved. Next up, Sanger is going to try their luck against the concealed guys in X2. It's a 2-up-1. Well, the leader is there, so he, there's no cowering. But that is a 3-on-2, which is a 1 morale check. Okay, leader's fine. Now it's just a regular check, break, and break an ELR. Alright. Sniper activates, so there's a plus. 1-1 goes to the guy in the... Okay. No big deal. Kind of a waste of a 2 on there, but alright. I did get rate, so I will shoot again. This time being a 4-up-1. Alright, 4-on-4. 1 morale check. Leader's pinned. Guy's okay, and surprisingly, guy's okay. Alright, so just 1 result. I will shoot again, because I'm on a roll. That is, unfortunately, a 7-on-4 is a pin test check. Can't affect anybody. Shoot again. And I will break the MMG, which seems pretty common at this point. I might as well just do a 3-up-1. Why not? Nope. Okay. That's kind of it, really. Well, yeah, they're not in. I don't think I'm paying a 1 for hindrance. One, two, three, four. Sure. 3 up 1. No. All right. Cool, cool, cool. Movement phase, none. Defensive fire phase, Tachanka will shoot 4 up 1 against the Japanese guys. Nope. Oh, it doesn't get marked with the first fire? All right. And then I might as well try a 4 up 2. Nope. All right. Advanced fire phase, none. Routes. Technically, yes. I'm going to have this guy go up for what I assume is 4, and then into BB5 for 6. The Russians are going to stay where they are and hope, whereas these guys are going to low crawl. Advance, none. Oh, I guess technically I could have done that. Be really slimy. Like, I could have technically rushed this, but I don't know. It just seems gross to do that, if I'm being honest. I could probably do a bonsai, which would be really funny, but I'm just not gonna do that. Again, seems a little too cheesy here. I'm gonna see what I can get from rallies, and then I don't know if I'd necessarily say I call it there, but yeah, I just don't really feel like the Russians are gonna have a good time here. So we'll take the pins off. This guy can technically lose his DM. Rally over here, didn't get it. And then 2 rallies here. No and no. So the DM comes off. Go to prep fire. I mean, can I? That should be clear. I'm gonna try a 4 up 1. Yeah. Pintash check. Oh, sorry. I did need to try and repair this. Huzzah! Didn't get it. Pintash check and Pintash check. They are both fine, which is gross. Didn't roll rate of fire. Yeah, I've got 4 up 2 while I wait to like get my guys back. No movement. Defensive, 6 flat. 7 on 6 should be in normal. So leader's fine. Other guys fine, surprisingly. Right, that should be 7 on. Oh wait, that was 7 on 4. It's a Pintash check. It doesn't matter. Because that's extended range. Yep. Oh, shoot. Alright, didn't get it either. So it would have been on. Doesn't matter. But I could have potentially normal morale checked them. 4 up 1. Sorry. Wow, I'm just like really all over the place. Never mind. I'm gonna take that back, so it's not in the record. But I will do a 3 up 1. Cowers. 5 on 1. Pintash check. Leader's fine, but these guys are DM'd. Yeah, I guess like I just have to move those guys up. I don't know. I'm just gonna mark them because I 3 up 1. 5 on 3. I think that's a normal. Normal morale check. Break. Reduced. Fine. Yeah, at this rate, I think I think it's just safe to call it. No advanced fire phase routes. Those guys go here. Everybody jumps there. Advances. This guy jumps out. We'll take off prep and defensive. And that. Then no CC. Turn 2 weather. No change. I've got self rally for the Manchukuoans. I'm gonna mess that up, I'm sure. I feel like I mess it up every time. LMG and MMG. Alright, well, that makes things even easier. Self rally over here. No. And a rally over here. Also no. Yeah, I mean, go to prep fire. I could just constantly, like, I can just fish for results at this point. Um, you know, like, oh, on 4 firepower, so nothing happens there. MMG versus the stack, it's a 4 up 2. 7 on 4, that just DMs everybody. No rate, and then 3 up 1, no, 3 up 1, also no. And then just do that cycle forever and ever and ever. And then in defensive, 4 up 1 against this, no effect. I do have rate, shoot again. That's 5 on 4, because I'm pretty sure that's just, yeah, I think it's just a +1. So 5 on 4, 1 morale check. The leader is pinned. The crew is fine. Shoot again, no effect. And then, you know, just go through the motions over and over and over again. And again, like, I guess like 4 up 1. Cowers. Sniper activates, which is gross. Let's do that first. 3-2. Yeah, so this would be 3 on 4, which is a 2 morale check. So he breaks, and so they both break. I think they both ELR 3. 8, 10. This guy's fine. This guy can't ELR. But they both break, which is fine. I don't think the sniper can target the vehicle, the Tachanka. So he goes, the sniper goes here, and then random selection, leader, squad, wounds the leader. Leader is just wounded, not killed. Which means instead of an 8-1, he's a 7-0. But it doesn't change anything. You know, no CC. We take this out. Turn 3 Russians. Like, everything needs to go right for them. No effect. We'll do this guy first. Doesn't get it. And then self-rally? No. These guys... self-rally. The leader makes it. Sorry, no, he doesn't. Because it's not a... Oh, there's no way that Hamada are considered rally terrain. Like, what is rally terrain in desert? What is rally terrain? Oh, yeah, maybe it's in... If I go to Neil's charts... Does it say for... If I look at woods... No, woods is marked as... Okay, so if it's underscored... Right, nothing's underscored. Alright, so yeah, I would not have gotten it. I could technically try for the crew, might as well. Didn't get that either. But anyways, like, yeah, it's just 4 up 1. Nope. Rate of fire, shoot again. Nope. And that's it. And then, like the only thing I can think of doing is, oh, well, you know, the 447 can, like, slowly walk up to him. It's not worth it at all. So otherwise, like, all right, well, 4 up 1, cowers, this is 7 on 2 is nothing. That's it. We go to moving phase, there's nothing. Defensive, we'll do 4 flat again, no effect. 3 up 1 on here, no effect. Or sorry, up 2. Would I be able to get something on 3? Yes, because a 3 would be able to get a normal morale check. Actually, technically a pin test check as well, but so this guy shooting can still DM this, and then 3 up 1. 4 on 3? Pretty sure it's a 1 check. Yeah, so then this guy breaks. So now everybody, all the infantry is broken, and like the most I can do is go here just to pack everybody together. But it's just there's nothing I guess oops, not what I wanted to do. Technically I think these guys re-DM. You know, we go to turn 3 for the Japanese, take off our counters. I didn't try to self-rally that guy last time. Alright, didn't work. Let's try him again this time. No, alright, cool. Self-rally from the leader? No. And then crew? No, alright. Rally attempts? Oh my god, finally get it. They get a half squad back. And then over here, leader doesn't make it. Cool. Yeah, like prep fire 3 up 2? Nope. But it can always re-DM. It doesn't matter. Like that's the killer part here. 4 5 on 4, I believe. I don't think you can get, if I have an immobilized Tachanka, you might actually, oh, that might actually do that. Oh shit. Immobilized task check. I think that's a mobilization task check. D55. An immediate TC is required of a non-shocked, non-stunned inherent crew of a vehicle. But it's vehicle lowercase. Oh, direct fire ordnance, right. So it wouldn't... Oh, but it would have destroyed or shocked it with an... Nah, but that's not... I don't know if that counts. Fairness for place, yeah, I don't know if that counts. Because it's horse-drawn transport, which I don't think counts as vehicle. What do we see here? Yeah, vehicle uppercase, but that's not the same. Okay, no, they are considered vehicular. So yeah. I guess technically it's not destroyed or shocked if the original IFT is die roll of 5. So the question is would it be shocked? Could it be shocked if it was... Yeah, so I guess that's the problem I'm having here is if a horse-drawn transport on a vehicle to kill, on a vehicle kill number, you would simply immobilize. But if you're being immobilized over and over and over again, that doesn't make any sense. So, like, would you just... Do you not get anything for equaling? Because that seems so... bleh. Hold on here. So, against unarmored vehicles, if it's less, the vehicle's... yeah, if it's equal, the vehicle is immobilized. Yeah, I guess that's the thing is like if you know, can you not you just get immobilized, but you can't be immobilized more than once. So would an immobilization TC not count for the purposes of this? Cuz otherwise like it seems weird that, you know, it feels weird that that's what happens, you know, like you just it's another number that doesn't get you anything even though it's an equal. Because I would have assumed that at a vehicle that's immobilized once, like you would think that you would then check for other stuff. Yeah, like it just goes multiple immobilization just points to 5-5. You know what? I'm gonna task check them. Fuck it. I don't care. Okay, they are forced to abandon. Where is abandoned? Failure of the TC immediate place beneath the vehicle, subject to hazardous movements during that phase. Place an abandoned counter on the vehicle. Uh, they can't remove the guns. Yeah. All right. So that happened. Um, I did not get rate of fire. These guys are still broken. 3 up 2. All right. That's don't care to do anything else. Defensive. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 up 1. No. All right. I forget if that would actually trigger a collateral or like because you're technically coming in. I think it technically happens at the same time. I don't think they take the -2 and a residual shot. No advanced fire phase. No routes. No advances. No CC. We go to turn 4, and I mean, you know, no weather change. Rally attempt, no. And that's at this point I would just say it's game because that's all of my infantry that I can't rally. I can't do anything with them. Um, yeah, like there's just nothing I can realistically do. I need to re-get into this vehicle, which means they have to move, which they can get shot at because I think I don't how you know what? That's a great question. An infantry unit may enter an abandoned vehicle to become its inherent crew only if it occupies the vehicle's location at the start of its movement phase and expends all its movement factor to do so. So presumably you can shoot it as first fire non-assault movement. Is considered infantry subject until pinned. Uh, yeah. So so essentially these guys would have to try and get back in. They suffer first fire non-assault movement. But I don't believe they get a +1 because it's not an armored fighting vehicle. It's just a vehicle. It's not considered hazardous movement, which is a little strange. I would have thought that, you know, bailing out is one thing, and why wouldn't it be the same the other way? But unless, what are we looking at here? So yeah, I get, you know what? Because this is as well as any other personnel at unit exiting or entering a vehicle, so you probably actually do get hazardous movement because of it. Because it's 5, it points to 5.41. Oh, you know what? Okay, I think I get it. That's a little silly. All right. Anyways, so they didn't rally, and then there's no prep fire. In the movement phase, these guys try to get in. I shoot at them with this. It's a -1, It's a 5-on-4. It's a one check. They break, and then I just give up. There's nothing. Oh man. All right. Well, not much to really say about that one. I don't think. Yeah, like I don't know if I would say it's a bad scenario, because that feels really harsh. Um, I think the best way to look at it is that it's clearly designed for very like sometimes I feel like I've been too harsh on some scenarios. Cough cough, not critical hit. They can critical hit has definitely earned their reputation, but I think a scenario like this, like it's very dicey, but I don't think it's meant to not be dicey. If that makes any sense. Um, like the terrain lets you at the very least get close because there's a lot of brush, so there's a lot of hindrance, so you can work with that. um, I think I really just got super unlucky as the Russians, and obviously lucky as the Japanese and Manchukuan forces, because like yeah, I rolled a lot of threes. Like I didn't roll, I obviously I got snake eyes once, but I rolled a lot of threes where two or four cowers and makes the shot either worthless or just bad. So the fact that yeah, the fact that the way everything shook out the way it did is kind of crazy. Like this first turn is just nuts to. I also don't really, I still don't really get how to effectively use Tachankas. Maybe I should have just been further away. But if you're further away in a map like this, you have hindrances. So I feel like you need to drive up or hoof it, for lack of a better term. But you're also penalized for it. I don't know. But like the fact that the you're using Italian counters, so 6 morale except for the Japanese with 7, which isn't like a colossal difference. The fact that the Russians have 7 morale, like it I can see it going either way a bunch of times, but yeah, if your opponent, if the defenders are rolling well, I think it's kind of just an auto an auto loss. It feels like. Regardless, I hope you all enjoyed this little blast from the past. I don't think I'll be available this coming Saturday, which I still have to tell Rutan. So apologies, Rutan, for another weekend missed opportunities here. But family stuff, so I that's just how it's gonna have to be. Which has been pretty bad because I think that's been a lot of Saturdays recently. Anyways, doesn't matter. Life comes at you, and I hope to get some games in with Rutan again in the near future. It just won't be this coming Saturday. So thank you all for watching, as always, and I will see you hopefully next week on Monday. Bye.